Hello and happy Friday, first grade. Are you ready for a new book today? So once again, I'm going to try sending the book out to you in a link underneath the Flipgrid video. Hopefully you can click on it and it'll come up for you and you can read this book. Before we do, of course, like usual, I'll give us a little preview of the book so we know what we're going to be reading about, some of those tricky words to look for, and then we're going to do a little bit of work with words like we normally do. So let me move my camera a little bit so hopefully on my computer screen you can see what will hopefully come up on your computer screen. Today's book is going to be called Bats Day and Night. We're going to learn about bats today. Bats are very interesting animals. Hopefully you get a chance to read some more about them, but our little book today will give us a little information. It's going to tell us some things that bats do at different times of the day. So for example, I'll just read the first page for you so you can see a little bit about what it's going to be sounding like. So it's going to say, the sun comes up, the bats are returning to the cave. So when the sun comes up, they come back to the cave. That must mean the bats are most active, they're most busy at night. All right, it says, in the morning, what's it look like the bats are doing? They're kind of hanging upside down. That's what bats do. And it also says it's still the morning, and what are they doing in this picture? Can you see? It's probably a little bit hard for you to see from this angle here, but they're taking a nap. They are sleeping is the word. And then it says in the afternoon, does it look like they're sleeping anymore? Not these guys, at least. It says that they are waking up. And then in the afternoon, they're still moving around. All right, now it's evening. As it gets dark, are they coming into the cave? It says they are leaving the cave now. They're active at night. So now it says it is night, and they are hunting for food. And it's probably hard for you to see, but on your screen, hopefully you'll be able to see okay, that they're hunting for bugs. And then when the sun comes up, they return to the cave. So I'm going to give you a chance to hit the pause button and take a try reading this story. When you're done, go ahead and hit play and we'll do the last part of our lesson. So hopefully you were able to read that story okay and learn some more about bats in the mornings when they return to the cave, and then at evening they go out and they're busy, they hunt and they fly around. One of the things that you hopefully saw a lot in the book, we saw a lot of words that ended like this, and I'm going to show you. A lot of our words ended with these three letters, I-N-G. Do you know what those say? When we see ing together, it says ing. And we add that to the end of the word to show that something is happening right now. So for example, in the story, it might have said that the bats are returning, ing, to the cave. It shows something that's happening right then, right now. So if they're hunting for food, that's something that they're doing right then. So I'd like us to work a little bit, adding ing to some words. So we're going to change them up a little bit. I can take a word and I can add ing at the end to show that there's something that's happening right now. So can you see that first word? What's that first word? Want. Like I want something. If I add an ing, I'm going to put want and ing together to make the word wanting. So I might say, oh, I want this, or I want to go there. If I say wanting, that's showing something that's happening right now. I might say, right now, I'm wanting to see my students in my group. All right, how about this word? Sleep. What word is it? Sleep. If I add ing, I'm going to take sleep-ing, put it together to make sleeping. So I could say, the bats sleep during the day, or I could say, oh, it's daytime, the bats are sleeping right now. How about this word? I bet you know this one. This is play. So if I add ing to it, what am I gonna get? Playing, playing. So I could say, I like to play in the park. If I add ing, I could say, I'm playing in the park right now. How about this word? This one's a little trickier. The two O's are gonna say like in the word book. In fact, this word rhymes with the word book. If I put a C at the beginning though, I have k. What is it? Cook. I can say, I like to help my mom cook in the kitchen. If I add ing, cook-ing, I get cooking. I could say, I'm busy cooking in the kitchen right now. All right, how about this word? I bet you recognize this one. You have the word read. Like, I like to read books. If I add ing, I can put reading. Reading. We are reading about bats today. So, let's say all of these together. We're going to put it together. Remember that ing is going to add an ing to our word. So we have wanting, sleeping, playing, cooking, and reading. So I bet, kind of like a scavenger hunt, I bet when you're reading just at home, when you're looking at books at home, I bet you can find lots of words with that ing at the end. We see it a lot in our English language. So that's my challenge for you. Try to find some ing words as you're reading. So for your response today, though, I'd like to tell me, what is one thing that the bats are doing in the story? You can go back and look at some of the different pages. What is one thing that the bats were doing in our book today?